Traveling on a budget doesn't mean sacrificing experiences or missing out on the magic of a new destination. In fact, with the right strategies and a little bit of planning, you can stretch your money further, immerse yourself more deeply in local cultures, and return home with stories to tell without breaking the bank. Here's how you can save money and still have a rewarding adventure, step by step. But before you even set foot on a plane, train, or bus, the groundwork for budget travel begins at home. Start by determining your daily budget, an honest, realistic assessment of how much you can afford to spend each day. This should include everything: accommodation, food, transportation, activities, and even those little impulse purchases like a local snack or a souvenir. Having a clear daily limit helps you make decisions on the road without constantly worrying about overspending. Timing is everything when it comes to affordable travel. If your schedule allows, travel during the off-season or shoulder seasons, when the crowds have thinned and prices for flights, hotels, and attractions drop significantly. Not only will you save money, but you'll also enjoy a more authentic, less touristy experience. Flights, in particular, can be a major expense, so use fare comparison tools such as Skyscanner, Google Flights, or Hopper to hunt for the best deals. Set price alerts to catch discounts or flash sales, and be flexible with your travel dates if possible. Sometimes flying a day earlier or later can make a big difference. Packing smart is another underrated money-saving tactic. Opt for carry-on luggage to avoid checked bag fees, and pack thoughtfully to avoid buying essentials at inflated tourist prices. Bring a reusable water bottle to save on drinks, snacks for long journeys, and any medications you might need. A well-packed bag can save you both money and stress. When it comes to accommodation, the world has never offered more variety for the budget-conscious traveler. Hostels are an excellent option, especially in regions like Europe and Southeast Asia, where they're clean, safe, and often social. Even if you're not keen on dorm rooms, many hostels offer private rooms at a fraction of hotel prices. Beyond hostels, consider alternative lodging options like couch surfing, where locals offer a couch or spare room for free, or house sitting, where you care for someone's home, and sometimes pets, in exchange for accommodation. Trusted House Sitters is a popular site for these arrangements. Airbnb can be a good middle ground, especially if you book a place with a kitchen, saving you money on meals. Sometimes, booking longer stays comes with discounts, as hosts often prefer guests who stay for a week or more. Transportation costs can add up quickly, but with a little creativity, you can keep them low. Public transport is your friend, whether it's city buses, subways, or trams. These options are far cheaper than taxis or rideshares and provide a window into local life. In many cities, you can buy day passes or multi-ride tickets at a discount. Walking is not only free, but also the best way to discover hidden corners and absorb the atmosphere. Renting a bike is another budget-friendly and healthy way to get around. For longer distances, consider overnight trains or buses. These save you the cost of a night's accommodation and maximize your time by doubling as both transportation and lodging. Eating well on a budget is entirely possible and often leads to the most authentic experiences. Skip the touristy restaurants near major sites, where prices are inflated, and look for places packed with locals. Street food stalls and local markets serve up fresh, delicious meals at a fraction of the price. If your accommodation has a kitchen, take advantage by preparing some meals yourself. Breakfast and dinner, for instance, can be simple affairs, freeing up your budget to splurge on a special lunch out. Speaking of lunch, many restaurants offer set menus or specials at midday that are significantly cheaper than dinner service. This is a great opportunity to try local cuisine without the hefty price tag. When it comes to sightseeing, prioritize experiences that are either free or offer great value. Many major cities host free walking tours, which are a fantastic introduction to the area and its history. These tours operate on a tip basis, so you can contribute what you feel is fair. Some cities offer tourism cards that bundle entry to multiple attractions at a discounted rate. Do the math to ensure you'll visit enough sites to make it worthwhile. Research museum schedules, as many offer free entry on certain days or evenings each week. And remember, Some of the world's best experiences are courtesy of Mother Nature. Hiking, swimming, beachcombing, and exploring parks are usually free and endlessly rewarding. Managing your money wisely overseas is crucial. Credit and debit cards that don't charge foreign transaction fees can save you a significant percentage on every purchase. Before you leave, check with your bank about international withdrawal fees and consider applying for a travel-friendly card. Avoid exchanging currency at airport kiosks, which often offer poor rates. Instead, withdraw local currency from ATMs once you arrive, or use travel cards that allow you to load and spend multiple currencies at competitive rates. Throughout your journey, keep track of your expenses. This might sound tedious, but with the help of apps like Trail Wallet, Travel Spend, or even a simple Google Sheet, you can quickly log each purchase and stay on top of your daily budget. Tracking spending helps you spot patterns, avoid surprises, and make adjustments as needed. Traveling on a budget is as much about mindset as it is about money. Embrace the adventure of seeking out local experiences, trying new foods, and connecting with fellow travelers. Sometimes the best memories come from the least expensive activities: a spontaneous hike, a shared meal in a hostel kitchen, or a conversation with a local on a bus. Flexibility is key. If you find a great deal or an unexpected opportunity, be willing to adjust your plans. If you're traveling with others, set expectations early. Discuss your budget and priorities to avoid misunderstandings. Splitting costs on accommodation, transportation, or groceries can save everyone money. But make sure you're all on the same page about what's essential and what's negotiable. Finally, remember that saving money doesn't mean missing out. It's about making thoughtful choices, prioritizing what matters most to you, and finding value in every experience. Whether you're wandering ancient streets, tasting new flavors, or simply soaking up a sunset, the richness of travel comes not from how much you spend, but from how fully you engage with the world around you. With these strategies in mind, you'll be well equipped to make the most of your next adventure. Wherever your budget takes you, the world is waiting. And with a little savvy planning, it's more accessible than you might think. Safe travels and happy exploring.